He thought we was done.
Now, what's going on, guys? It's your boy
Um,
Cashie. We back finally. How long has the last? I haven't even looked on YouTube. When's the last time the video? Can any of y'all guess?
we it ain't been a year, but we ain't been very busy with it.
Yeah,
We back.
but we're here. It's New Year, so you gotta get the videos cranking out. I'm just gonna put my AirPods in because honestly, it's hard to hear y'all. I got my stuff on low. So this is connected. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, so what y'all think overall? Like, you guys are obviously watching the fights and stuff. We're putting our predictions in for some of the fights, but not really putting them out for you guys to really see them. But what y'all think overall? How was the whole year in a wrap?
Trash. Trash. This was the
Trash?
worst year. There were
I
so
think
many
so.
bad. There wasn't a lot of stuff that I was just super excited about. Now there were exciting things that happened that I didn't expect, but just the overall buildup of things and the big fights on cards, I feel like wasn't as good as it's been. But I mean, it was really good before, you know what I mean? And I guess you can't expect it to be like that forever.
Yeah.
I was pretty
I,
tired last year, so Amanda.
yeah. I mean, a lot of upsets, really. I mean, she retired, but yeah, there was a lot of upsets last year too. Like, I mean, you had Valentina getting beat her belt twice. I mean, she didn't lose the second fight; it was a draw, but she didn't get the belt back.
Um, we talked about them.
Well,
Uh,
Prey lost the belt to Izzy, and then Izzy lost the belt to Strickland all in 1 year.
we got Pantoja winning the belt.
Yeah, he did. Sean O'Malley won the belt.
O'Malley. Who's the light heavyweight? Oh, here.
Oh yeah, Pahea did beat Yuri for the belt. Yeah, a lot of stuff did happen. We really didn't cover a whole lot.
Like I said, there's a lot of belt
Volkanovski?
changes.
Volk?
Yeah, but he's
Lose his belt though. He just went up and weight to lose to Islam twice.
Yeah,
second
he
time
shouldn't
was
have took
bad.
he shouldn't have took that fight on 10 days notice. That was a really bad decision. The choice. You know the choice.
I like it.
It was, yeah, I agree. It both. I mean, you could tell Islam had like a full camp, and Volk was on a short fight, short notice because he didn't look like himself.
Well, he's gonna fight Tapora now.
And I'm kind of worried about it. This is gonna be the fight that because Tapora is good. I remember when the crap out of the dude that Emmett just knocked out.
Oh, Bryce Mitchell, yeah.
Beat him on the ground. And I was like, dang, because everybody Bryce was like the hype machine, and then Tapora just went knock people out. So I'm like, damn.
With Patty backstage, isn't he?
I hope not.
I think they did.
Jesus Christ, Patty, you picked a good one.
Nah, he picked the wrong one. Patty's not in his weight division. That's why he's messing with him.
So he fights in both of them. He's had fights in 55 and 45.
Oh, Patty gonna stay at 155. Ilya would have to go up.
Yeah, but I think he's had fights at 55.
Speaking of Patty, 2023 was pretty much his pinnacle because now that he's beat Tony, I can't see in the top that he's going to be able to beat. So
he did not look great in that fight.
No, he was starting to get dead.
He might be beat Barbosa.
Barbosa's old too, so this will give.
I'd really have to look at that. But
Tony did the same thing he does every fight in this lose streak, and I just got to get back to being me. And then apparently
the same shit, yeah.
You can't beat him no more.
Yeah, and fuck David Goggins. That was a horrible idea.
That wasn't his fault. That was Tony.
That was a horrible idea on Tony's part.
He said, man, yeah, you ex-military motherfuckers don't know how to do shit in MMA.
In my head right now.
That's wild. Yeah, it was. I think it was an off year. I would say that definitely fights did not pan out. Cards did not pan out that great.
No, there were some cards I thought were going to be shit, were great cards, and some cards I thought were going to be good were horrible.
Yeah, there were some good fight nights this year.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah, that's true. The card I went to in Austin was really good. December 2nd. UFC
No
Austin.
interview.
It was wild.
They should have gave him a press pass.
That was because he didn't set nothing up. He's just like going to the fight Saturday, guys.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I mean, 2 slam knockouts on one card. That was pretty crazy. Back to back too. They were back to back.
Did you go early to like watch all of it?
I missed the first prelim fight, but I did watch the rest of the fights. Yeah. Yeah, I was
Some
trying to
people
get there.
I forgot who was the main event for that one.
Arman Sarukian versus Benil Dariush.
Oh, Dariush got knocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. What was y'all's fight of the year? What do y'all think? Just thinking back, what fight spoke the most to you?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I had a different fight, and then Caleb brought up a fight earlier, and it's probably the Neil. I can't say that guy. Romanov fight.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Neal. Yeah, Jeff Neal versus Shavkat was a very good fight.
Just disappointing for us.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
Jeff had me having some medical issues because there's no way. Man, what's his name? Come on,
Shavkat Rachmanov.
There's no way that Dana would have paid him because remember they got. Even though Jeff missed weight, Dana still gave him a bonus for the night.
Wow. Yeah.
To do that, but he did.
It's crazy because I mean, like Vicente Luque is one of my favorite fighters, and he I was so stoked when Jeff Neal beat the mess out of him. I don't know if that was last year, but I know it was the fight before Shavkat, I believe. Yeah, neither guy lost stop.
That's the fight I'm looking forward to the most right now.
With that, sorry, I didn't catch it.
I don't know who's worse in my mind, Ian Gary or Colby Covington.
Oh, Ian versus Jeff Neal. Yeah. I don't honestly, bro. Worse, I think Ian Gary is worse for the sport than Colby Covington, and that's saying a lot.
It is. What the craziest thing happened in this past year was I started respecting Sean Strickland way more.
Oh yeah, definitely. His fan base grew. He earned a lot of people's respect, I think.
I really want him to beat DDP, which I hate that nickname for him, but whatever.
DDP, yeah.
I'm proud of Sonya in the Strickland fight, but definitely going for Strickland in the DDP fight.
Well, that's the next pay-per-view. What do you guys want to save that prediction for another video? Because I mean, I think I got a pretty crazy prediction on that video for that fight. Actually, it's a pretty crap card if you think about it. The co-main is Raquel Pennington versus was it Myra Bueno Silva? That's bad.
No disrespect to anybody.
No disrespect. No disrespect. But Dana, come on, what is that? You got 299 and 300 looking like, looking real good, but this is that's horrible especially for Strickland. It's his first time defending. You gave him no pay-per-view points or nothing there. Man.
The whole plan for that fight is at some point DDP is going to be winning and Strickland will be on the ground and then the real DDP will jump into the ring and just hit him with the dive quick. The ref's not looking.
Crawl over the cage.
Yeah, crawl back over the cage.
No, he's like wearing the same trunks and everything as him, so you can't really tell the difference. He knocks Herbdino. Yeah, that'd be wild. Hey, what about MVP signing to the UFC, fighting Kevin Holland? What y'all's thoughts on that fight?
It happened because they were joking around like he was going to go to the PFL, and then he finally got the Kevin Holland fight. And I'm like,
how old is MVP?
I can look that up. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he's 37.
Yeah, so I'm feeling like that's 36, 30 to 38.
Yeah, let me see.
Come over
Apparently, you can't just look up MVP. You gotta look up Michael Venom Page.
Get that WWE nigga.
He's 36. Sir. Okay, so I was a year off. He's 36. He'll be 37 in April. So yeah, by the time he fights, he will be 37.
I feel like he's a year too late.
That's what I said. I said the same thing, bro. I said we got MVP a little too late. It's okay. We got Chandler a little too late. It happens. You can get a couple good fights out of them before they go.
Coming?
Wait, say that again?
Think Pitbull's coming?
Oh, I would love to see that. I mean, it would be cool.
Where-
There's a lot of good fights for him at 145, I think, in the UFC.
He's still a dog.
He been talking a lot of UFC trash. He's the main one that was always advocating for Bellator versus UFC.
Yeah. What, is he fighting?
Their champ.
Is he fighting at 145 or 55? Because I guess he fights both.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, it's publicity.
They'd be like people on a shitty football team. They'd be like, "Hey, we still good." But no, the numbers don't show that.
That's us. Yeah, that's us. I understand the collapse is crazy.
We really know what we're talking about.
It's crazy. We ain't even gonna jump into football right now. Look, we're gonna keep talking about the UFC. You know, we got a lot to look forward to. No, we'll do more football. We gotta talk about football. Yeah, but I didn't catch you, Caleb. What'd you say?
To let the first playoff round happen before we start talking.
There you go. Yeah, because I mean,
Green Bay, so
that's true. You can't talk too soon. But y'all are at home. I think that's a win. That's a dub.
on the rock.
Yeah. You see, he returned back to the WWE.
Ah, lit. It's a cup. That's sick.
At the Boys and Girls Club thrift shop. So
What? All right, I'm done with that.
Y'all still keep up with WWE? I don't, honestly.
I mean, I do. I mean, I watch like highlights every week, but
Yeah, well, I mean, it was on my Facebook feed that The Rock returned.
yeah.
So I was like, I would go check that out.
For sure. Yeah, I need to get back into it. Nah, I'm too busy like keeping up with the UFC or the MMA and everything else in general. It's crazy. Boxing's getting crazy. They got Ngannou fighting. Yep. Anthony Joshua. That's just wild.
Yeah. His robbery with Fury.
And boxers are actually starting to fight each other.
It's actually going backwards, right? Like we're getting gimmicky fights in MMA, and now boxing's getting real. Like, what's happening?
Hey, how fucking crazy would it be though if Jake Paul does his PFL fight? He just kind of starts running through people. I'd be like,
Wouldn't really be that surprised. It just depends on how he's winning, right? If he's knocking people out on the feet, okay, I get it. But if he's like going to the ground and playing on the guard and doing, then okay, that's crazy.
he should MMA fight all the MMA fighters that he knocked out boxing.
Oh,
I was like, this thing is.
So give him Woodley.
Yeah, get Ben Askren first.
Yeah, oh my God, Askren's gonna murder him. He might take a leg or something. Oh man.
You know what? Have y'all seen the Masvidal's unretired?
Yeah, I did see something about that. But who's he gonna fight?
You know Ben Askren's been calling him out. You think he'd come back for that? If it's not Ben Askren, it's Nate Diaz.
It's got to be one of the two. You're right. It's got to be a rematch because there's no fights for him.
I'm tired of seeing Nate Diaz fight.
Dustin Poirier. Well, they just gave Dustin. I guess they just fed him Benoit Saint Denis. But
hey, speaking of Dustin, pretty good hot sauce.
Yeah, hey, Dustin's hot sauce pretty good, man.
Oh, I tried it. Yeah, they got it at Walmart. It stuff's good. Which one did y'all try?
$10 for a little bitty bottle, Dustin, but the shit good.
Yeah, Dustin. We all
God damn, Dustin, you're not the diamond. You trying to wait. That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh man. I don't know how much time we got left on here. It usually gives me time.
I heard about him. Some guy smacked his wife's ass and he beat the shit out of him at a party. So I'm like,
man. It's wild. What about what y'all's thoughts on Power Slap? I ain't even talked to y'all about that. What y'all think about that?
Oh, what?
Power Slap. What y'all's thoughts on that?
I think it's a stupid idea, but it's very entertaining to watch.
Some people get the life smacked out of them.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Like, how do you train for that? Like, you got to slap people, but how do you? It's like
Yeah, I'm training Aaron to
Like,
slap me.
yeah, exactly. But I'm like, I feel like that's more like damage too.
You don't spar in this. It's like you hit a bag or something, you know. Yeah. But no, it's all about form. You can't like foul and stuff. You know, you can't be like stepping or clubbing. That's how you train. You just got to. It's technique more than it is like training power or whatnot. Yeah, you got to have that slap down. I wouldn't do it, man. They don't even get paid a lot.
And then they face just be
I
wrong.
know. I was like, they just rearrange these people's face, and then you gotta not fight this nigga after that. And then what if you get a bad slap? And he gets to slap you again, and you be like, I didn't even slap this nigga again.
I missed all together. He got some fingertips down here.
Yeah, or just getting knocked out on the first slap. That's just then you like, damn, I didn't even get to slap him back. I just got slapped for some cash.
Knocked out the first slap.
Yeah, there was this dude on there named KO Chris. I ain't never seen him not KO somebody when he slapped him.
He never KO'd on no one?
I ain't never seen him not KO. He didn't give himself his.
Oh, okay. I see.
He was knocking him out. He's sleeping him.
That's wild. Yeah, I tuned in a little bit, but I'm not like committed to it yet. I gotta.
I TikTok. A lot of them came up on my TikTok.
That's Dana's whole mentality, bro. It's like you could put a slap in a TikTok and then it just go viral. But like that's it. And they got like 40 different camera angles, so they could just get every angle of it.
He's right.
Hey, Dana knows how to work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
That's true. He is good at what he does. Which I
what it look like.
It probably go them like.
You think it's like he got like the widow's peak like real bad, or he got like the horseshoe all together, or Joe Rogan?
Oh, they all bald. Him and John Anik.
Yep.
Well, John Anik be pissing me off sometimes.
DC bald?
Yeah, DC bald.
Yeah, DC bald. All the commentators besides Bisping and Dominic Cruz.
His fucking head was like shaped like this.
It's like he got that alien dog.
I'm like, damn, he put some weight on his head too? That's crazy.
It's wild. He been working his head muscles.
He might be in Louisiana.
That's wild.
Still run. I thought he'd catch you. So
I don't give a fuck. He might. I'm not fighting. I'll fight Dustin Poirier if I fight DC.
Yeah, well, yeah, because DC fight at heavyweight. Dustin Poirier, no.
Yeah, that nigga. If you
problem is they both live in the same space. They might show up together. I'll be like, well, you taking DC, right?
We already talked about it. I've already called Dustin.
All right, well, I'm grabbing that over there then.
I'm getting Demetrius Johnson. Fuck it. I don't care. He could hit me with whatever. No,
What, 125?
Yeah, at this point, we used to like
give me Tim Elliott. I'll take him.
What up to welterweights?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't know.
It's like Pereira.
Yeah, or Usman. Look how big Usman is. Hell no.
Right,
you see they made. Yeah, you see they made Cody Garbrandt versus against Davison. No, Davison Figueiredo.
Man, hey, that's a horrible fight, but you know what? Good job, Cody, for getting your name relevant. Because Figueiredo's in the top 10. Cody's not even
right, and he just went up in weight at bantamweight, and he's getting a jump because the fight at flyweight.
Yeah, so Cody, good job on Cody. If he can win this fight, it makes himself.
Them hands still look good.
Again. Yeah, he just get cracked, man. He wants to go crazy and stick his chin in there. You got chill.
I bet he really did say that he wanted the winner of that fight.
He did.
He said, "Yeah, hey, but you know what Cody? The answer to that was? He's like, I can't beat him any better. So why would I want to?
He dog walked him.
Yeah, he's like, so why would I want to fight him again? I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. That was the best I've ever seen you look ever. And so, yeah, you can't beat him better. So what would the second fight do for you?
Boy, even tipped the hat to him. Yeah. Mid-fight, he said,
and then he got knocked, and then proceeded to get knocked out. Oh, Cody. It's crazy because Rob Font did just do Cody Garbrandt bad, and Figgy just beat Font in Austin. Like, they just gave to the name value. They just gave him the jump up. But good fight on him. Hey, it's a good fight for 300. They need more of those kind of fights because it's looking real. I mean, 299 looking real 300-ish right now, if you know what I mean. They got Dustin on the card, Sean O'Malley headlining. Who else they got on 299? It's stacked. It's very stacked. But yeah, we ain't got much time left on this in the Zoom call, guys. What anything y'all want to talk about before we get off this?
We were
John
gonna
Jones.
see what we thought our pick for knockout of the year.
Which I'll go.
Knockout of the
I can start mine because I've had this one in my head for a while because it's recent. But Josh Emmett sending Bryce Mitchell into the fucking realm was just crazy. To watch him twitching on the floor and then them stand him up knowing he's not okay. To walk around and talk to people. He said, I didn't even know I was up and walking around talking.
He said, thank you, Joe Rogan, for telling them to not let me walk around.
But they didn't take his.
No, eventually they did, but he couldn't have messed up. That was a great knockout, and honestly, probably the best one-punch knockout that I remember from the year.
One Punch Man, he balled.
But my knockout of the year, because of the shock value, is going to be the Gaethje on Poirier. My jaw just dropped. I was like,
It was wild. I did too, bro. I literally did the same thing. Yeah. I would almost put the Islam head kick up there with those knockouts as well. Because it was like, whoa, like shocked the hell out of me.
I had another one. It was Izzy knocking Pereira out.
Yeah, that did actually win knockout of the year. That was
had me the most hype.
But it's only because Izzy was already backed up against the cage and it was looking like it was about to happen again.
Same way, yeah.
And then he punched.
And he wobbled him with the same punch that he wobbled him with at the end of the first round in the first fight.
Yeah, like, a couple seconds longer in the first fight, and he knocked him out.
He hit him with the same combo. That's wild. Man. Well, man.
How bad of a year it was. I remember when we didn't have UFC for a little bit, so I just appreciate all the UFC we.
Yeah.
Simulating tournaments on the PlayStation just to get some form of UFC.
No, I know exactly how you feel, bro. I'll be doing the same thing. I'll put like the best pay-per-view together on a 16-man tournament, and just let that shit run. Okay, it's got all the best fighters fighting each other. This is gonna be the best card of all time.
We'll be doing tournament style.
Yeah.
So they don't recover.
Yeah, they don't recover.
They just take damage into the next fight.
Open weight.
Open weight.
yeah. You have DC versus Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah, Khabib will armbar Francis and win.
Yeah, I'm like, how did this even? Was Francis in the whole time he had him in the armbar?
Yeah. So that's wild. Hey, we got to do some matchmaking episodes. That would be fun. Like we could do like a whole weight division. Just do a bunch of matchmaking. Yeah. These could have been great ideas to have when we didn't have UFC like these past couple weeks. But hey, we back this weekend. Johnny Walker versus Magomed Ankalaev.
Yeah.
Johnny Walker's still one of the funniest moments to me, though. You trying to take food? You trying to hurt my family? What?
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, yeah, D. Smith. Oh my God, the Khalil Roundtree fight was so great. I'm so happy that happened. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was great.
Hey, that was a good end of the year. That uppercut was brutal.
Oh, it was nasty. And then he hit him with the left hook over the top. Bam! He just started.
He said, "Oh, make it rain. Now let it out."
It's hilarious. Yeah, y'all want to give y'all's picks for the fight card, and then we'll wrap up the episode.
Let's go. I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
So originally, I really wanted to pick Phil Halls, but I'm going Bruno, and I'm just gonna tell you the truth solely off his record.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I kind of followed him since he lost to the California kid. I don't know why I can remember not his real name.
Uriah Faber.
Yeah, Uriah Faber. He lost to him, and then after that, he lost nothing again. Then he started bouncing back, and he's been pretty good since then. He's
Marab.
Yeah, he has really unintelligent hair. I'm gonna pick Jim Miller. Just gonna go with the vet because I'm old too.
Jim Miller.
And flyweight, I'm gonna go with the Cape.
Manel Cop.
Cop, yeah. Just because I remember him getting into it with Izzy, and I watched that fight. Tough fight for him, but he's still.
I remember that.
So he looked pretty good, so I'm gonna go with him. And then on the first one, man, Johnny Walker is coming on, but I can't mega whatever Ankalaev, whatever. I can't. I'm not American.
Good enough. Yeah.
He's just good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see any like he don't play no games. I don't see no like
Real
a lot of
holes.
weaknesses in his game. You know, he can strike, he can. And I don't see him just falling for any of Johnny Walker's like flash knockout tricks.
Yeah, I understand that. I clearly agree. Caleb, you got it? You got your
If if there's a knockout, a crazy knockout tonight, I'm going with the opener.
okay. Yeah, that would have to be.
And Paul, I'll give Paul credit. He helped me with that.
Yeah, you definitely got to look at Phil Hawes' history. I mean, he has had some good fights. Like against what's DC's teammate, he beat the mess out of him, and I think he landed like an elbow record on his head or something. But then when he fights guys that have power, he gets chinned. Look at his last fight; he got beat against Aliskarov, who lost to Chimaev, but he chinned him. And then he got chinned before that. So like, oh, he got chinned by Roman Dolidze, but his knee was like broken before he got chinned there. So you got to look at some of the history, man. He's been KO'd. Caleb, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
Who got
Roman Kalipski?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Roman Dolidze? Because I watched the UFC, bro. I mean, I don't know.
Are you looking?
I'm not looking at anything. No, I just know this.
Look at us.
Is that weird, bro? I know stats and everything. I'm not kidding. I guessed.
So the fact you're like, oh yeah, the second guy, I'm like, hold on, I've never even heard his name that I remember.
Roman Dolidze. He actually has a fight coming up against Jack Hermanson. It's a fight night main event this year in a couple weeks.
Absolutely right. You're right.
Like
all right, my bad. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Mr. Steph.
No, I'm good. Caleb, go ahead, give your picks. I'm gonna give my thoughts at the end here.
So I'm also going with Bruno because I just don't like Phil Hawes.
Okay.
But for people watching, that's how I make my picks most of the time. If I don't like,
I don't like his brother. He.
And the next one, I'm going with Dave Bautista's little brother, Mario Batista.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I don't like Ricky Simon's hair, so fuck him.
Hey, what is it, a mullet?
Yeah,
I don't know what this
weird
is.
mullet. Then he has like a ponytail in it.
I was like, it's not even a regular mullet.
It's a UFC 5 haircut.
Isn't he the guy that beat Cowboys record like soon after Cowboys?
Yeah, he did. He beat Cowboy.
He retired Cowboy.
Yeah, and I'm going with the Matthews Nikolai because this other guy's name's Cop, and I just can't trust cops. So
hey, I feel it. I understand.
And I'm going with Ankalaev Walker. But also, I wanted to talk about real quick in honor of our boy who has blown up in the past year.
You're ahead of me. I'm still in the blue.
You're still in the blue? Know it?
Yeah, for sure. Let's got to give a shout out. And I think you're only going to get the Magomed fight correct, but hey, you never know. Sometimes you could pick with your heart. You could just completely make.
Yeah, see what's up.
Me and Paul's pictures.
It's true. And no, you're good. Aramis is right. Our picks are exactly the same. I'll give my little insight though. Like we said before, Phil Hawes just chinny. Bruno, he's coming off a KO win, so I think his power is gonna do it. Okay. I'm taking Ricky Simon just because I think Ricky Simon's actually one of the more underrated bantamweights right now in the UFC. He's not ranked very high, but he has beat like Merab. Merab's a big, good contender right now, and he has some real good wins on his resume. So I'm gonna pick him to beat Mario Batista. Got 10 minutes left. Cool. Jim Miller. I'm going with the vet. Obviously, I haven't seen anything from Gabriel Benitez. However you say it. I haven't really seen anything from him. Like he's been a prelim fighter. Jim Miller's just that good. I'm taking Manel Kopp. You guys got to watch some of Manel Kopp's Ryzen fights. He has some Ryzen fights. He's got some real good wins. So, Mateus Nicolau, he's okay, but he also is kind of chinny. He lost to Brandon Royval recently. I think Manel's too fast for him. Swift on the feet. He's probably gonna get a TKO in like the second or third round. And I'm picking Magomed Ankalaev over Johnny Walker. You watched the first fight back. Johnny was just trying his tricks. Magomed wasn't falling for it. He was actually landing good shots until he illegally kneed him in his face. I think he gets a knockout win. Johnny's chinny. He's been knocked out by former champ Jamal Hill. So and others.
A lot of people have been knocked out by Jamal Hill, though.
It's true. He has good power, but I think Magomed's got power like that too, and he mixes up with his kicks. If he can throw some kicks in there, he might have some success against Johnny. We'll see. Those are our picks, and yeah, guys, I look forward to doing some more videos, getting some more content out for the people. You know, they got to hear us. Hell, we're the only ones that do this. Not really, but we are the only ones that do this. So we got to get R back on too. You know, he's always got some good insight. But yep, all right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. We out. Later.